Welcome to MetCon 25.1. Today's workout is made up of 8 exercises. You're going to do 3 rounds of each exercise. However, the timings are slightly different for each round. So round 1, you're going to be working for 40 seconds, resting for 15 seconds. The second round, you're going to be working for 40 seconds, resting for 20. And the last round, you're going to be working for 40 and resting for 25. So that work time is staying the same, and our increments of rest, or the length of the rest, increases each round. So make sure that every round you're going as hard as you can on each exercise, because I'm accounting in that rest that you might be a little bit more tired than the round before. So try and chase those numbers. By numbers, I mean seconds. Okay, the 8 exercises very quickly then. We have 180 degree squat jumps to start off. So you want to look to turn 180 degrees in the air and then land and jump and turn again. If you need to pause in between, that's fine. Or if you need to just revert back to squat jumps, that's also okay. Be careful, anybody with any knee injuries. We don't want any unnecessary twisting. Okay, so just be really careful, making sure you're getting a good positive spring away from the floor so that you can have time in the air to turn. Once you've done 180 squat jumps, we've got prisoner reverse lunges. So prisoner position, remember, is hands behind our head, elbows out to the sides. We're just going to be performing reverse lunges, trying to maintain a nice and steady pace and keep the core nice and tight, chest up. The third exercise, I want you to come onto your knees and into a tall kneeling banded overhead press. So loop the band underneath your knees. Okay, the hands are starting in the same position and you're just driving up. Make sure as you push up that your ribs don't flare, keep them down. Make sure that core's engaged as you go through those overhead presses. We're staying with the press exercise for the next one. We've got plank to push up with a push up. So from an elbow plank position, you're going to come up into a press up position. For those of you who are able, I want you then to perform a full press up before coming back down into the plank. Okay, so you're probably not going to get a huge number of reps there because each rep takes a long time, but the quality's got to be high. Staying on our hands in the tall plank position, you're going to go for tall plank toe taps is our next exercise. So from that tall plank, reaching through, touching opposite hand to opposite foot, really focusing on the reach and staying nice and strong through the remaining hand. 3 more exercises to go. You'll be glad to hear you're off your hands for this one. We've got frog pumps next. We've been using these quite a lot in our warm-ups recently in strong. So lying on your back, feet together, making sure those knees are falling outwards. You're just going to drive those hips up, squeezing the glutes. If you're feeling it in your lower back, you've gone too high, so just reduce that height a little bit there. We've got an alternating side plank next. So you're going to be starting in a side plank position, elbow driving into the floor, and then I just want you to do a really nice clean switch and then bringing that other hand, driving it up towards the sky, keeping those hips high throughout the transition from side to side. Don't let them dip down. We finish with some mountain climbers, hands underneath shoulders again. Get those knees driving up towards the chest and really chase every single second and bring that heart rate up. So a bit of a mix there. We have got quite a lot of focus towards the middle and end on upper body strength, particularly our pushing. Okay, so just be wary that might be an area that will fatigue. Try and do your best and scale down the exercises as you need to. Questions, queries, problems, pop it in the comments in WhatsApp. Good luck. I'm looking forward to seeing how you get on.